Welcome to Off-Road Touring. We enter Gordon Country, a place surrounded by mountain ranges full of tracks where we find ourselves driving through the bottom of gullies, along tops of ridges, and all the toughest tracks we can find in between. This place has got a bit of everything for everyone, from beautiful campsites, flowing creeks, touring drives, steep climbs, and definitely a place to lift some wheels. Strap in as we show you all this place has to offer. Like most of our trips, we kick off by climbing up the Cunningham Range before we end up on the back roads as we make way to Gordon Country. We're currently just making track out to Gordon Country. We're about like 20 k's out. Just picked up some firewood on this side of the road. Should be a bloody good trip. It's going to be a big day of full driving, filming, all the rest of it. On this trip, we have also brought Renee and her bloody Great Dane Bambi. So, you excited for this trip?
Very excited. It's been freezing, but what's it?
Yeah, I think it's saying the temps are like going to get down to 2 degrees up here. So if you don't know, Gordon Country is between kind of Brisbane and Warwick sort of thing, but closer to Warwick. But anyways, should be a good trip.
We've arrived at Gordon Country now. We've checked in and everything. Now we're just gonna look for our camping spot so we can just set up some of the basics so we can get some of this stuff out of the car before we go hit some tracks.
Yeah.
So we've just pulled up to a sort of camp spot at the moment. It's a nice little tucked away spot from everyone. There's some campers far in the distance that way and then a few over there, but nothing too crazy. We just pulled up, set up Renee's tent next to the campfire and our shower, and then we'll come back and set up our stuff later when we're ready to sleep for the night. We're right next to this beautiful little creek though. It's so beautiful. We've really bagged a pretty bloody good spot.
My hands were like going purple before. It is so damn cold. Like, it is freezing, and this is the only warmth we have. We don't have a fire going yet. Oh man, it is gonna be cold tonight.
Yet he's still in his thongs and shorts.
Don't worry about it. Old mate's just wanted to come up and have a look at our car. Hey, buddy. Bloody two of them. Look, he's coming over.
They like the warmth from the engine, probably.
Probably. Look, it's 3 horses. 1, 2, and... No, not that one. That one. No, just kidding.
We call this segment Bambi Growling at Farm Animals.
Put the camera out and see the heads like this. There we go, nice and easy. It feels almost shaly, like just loose dirt though. Much safer than the other track. And being that we're on our own, much safer, so doesn't hurt. Little fun track. We've seen a lot of cars in the playpen, so we stopped to have a look and watch some of the four-wheel drives climb some hills, just to get an understanding of what we're in for later, before continuing through the rest of 8 tracks throughout Gordon Country. Feels much steeper when you're in it. Got a lot of grip so far. Feels pretty good. Come on. Well, I think that's Renee's sort of first time doing somewhat sort of tough tracks. Nothing like crazy, but yeah, what do you think so far?
Kind of scary, but yeah, no, it's pretty good. Baby's loving it as well in the back seat here.
Couple little wheel lifts and I've fallen over twice so far. So I might be a bit bruised in the morning, but hopefully it's worth it.
Yeah. We're just driving up some tracks and it just keeps climbing, like constantly keeps climbing, and you can see way up there all the ridge tops over the mountain. So we were down in the gully down there, so yeah. Anyways, we're going to continue along this track, which is along like a ridge line, and stop for lunch and maybe a hot tea soon as well.
It's been pretty good so far, got to admit. We're just past midday now, so
Yeah,
doing well for time.
really good. So
On the last day,
we're now pulled up just in a nice spot up on this range. So the track comes from there and then it's a one way and continues around that way. I'm just gonna have some nice toasties and some hot tea, so should be good. This view out here is bloody beautiful, so
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never
The first part of this track was pretty easy, but then you come to another flat spot and then straight down this part. We were here once before my brother's patrol, and I think it was a lot worse and a lot more shaly when we came down that time. But yeah, right now it's got a pretty defined and hard track. So as long as it's not wet and slippery, I think you're pretty fine. So for a lot of this park, like I've just dropped down to 25 PSI. It's usually what I go to for this sort of stuff if it's not like sand driving. And it's always been pretty well. And these, yeah, tires are held up pretty good. Like going down those sort of steep hills and stuff, you know, just low range and whatnot. And yeah, this patrol, bloody capable from what we've experienced from this trip and, you know, past trips as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely loving it, so. Rightio, so this here is the main track through Gordon Country. There's like the entry of it, and our camp is just down here. But we've just done this track around here and looped up, and then that was a steep hill we were just on, and it comes back to this playpen. We're about to go do this loop, which is all one way. This, in the past, that track there used to be a two-way, and then, yeah, I don't know, they've made it all one way now, and then they've closed off all these side tracks to the left of it. Over here, they're all closed now. So yeah, we'll do this loop, come down here. If we have time, we'll stop in at the playpen and then head back to camp. So far so good.
Yeah, it's around 2:30ish, so we'll see how we're going for time and then try to aim to get back to camp before the sun goes down.
Yeah, that's it. On that bog hole there, you can see so many people have hit that front, like the front of their vehicle, because you can feel it, like as you go in, the front just dips down quite a lot. Luckily we didn't hit it, but yeah, poor buggers out here might have. Jeez, that was just a whole, like, just bendy sort of section. Just
swamp.
mud.
A muddy swamp almost.
Jeez. Last time we were out here, it was not this, like, wet at all. So, yeah, muddy, wetty, slippery. But it's good. It's fun. It's fun. Okie dokie, so we've just finished that whole loop going like to these dams and then back around. Along, I think it's here, there is like a side track which isn't marked, but it's like got that two options. You can go left or right and it's a little bit of a climb up, or you can just do like the normal kind of path around. And then, yeah, we're back now, about to go through this gate and then go to the playpen. So yeah, overall pretty easy drive, very muddy on a lot of it actually, but yeah, it's a very easy drive. Like it's more of a like touristy sort of like touring sort of track. Yeah, nothing difficult. You know, you could probably even bring a two-wheel drive in the dryer.
Well, it's currently 3:15. We're gonna have a play and then bugger off.
We don't have lockers. I wish we did, but like that, even without lockers, is pretty good. We're watching the other old mate over there. I think he's got a similar setup with, it looks like 2-inch with longer travel shocks, similar to this. But he doesn't have lockers either, and he just couldn't make it up, even with a bit of momentum. But yeah, we did. I mean, our weight's a lot different than his as well. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, this thing's pretty good, but lockers will change it a lot. Now, although we are on this trip with just one vehicle, we are lucky it has been fairly capable. You know, we've been doing tough tracks, bog holes, all that sort of stuff. However, in saying that, we will never ever go on a trip just on our own without recovery gear. So for that, we've got a bag full of George 4x4 gear. It's got, you know, snatch ropes, soft shackles, that sort of stuff. If you're wanting any of your own, jump onto their website, George 4x4, and use code OFF210 for a 10% discount. We wholeheartedly recommend this stuff. We've been running it for a long, long time. And we also have a set of 4 Max Tracks in there, so they're just awkwardly sitting in the footwell until we can get somewhere to mount them on the vehicle. Anyways, have fun out in the tracks, stay safe. Well, we are now pulled up to camp, set up very quick, didn't take much set up. We just got the rooftop tent, awning, table, and then already had the tent and that sort of stuff out here. So yeah, anyways, Renee is keen to make us a fire for tonight, which is awesome. Yeah, it's bloody good. Bambi is loving camping out here as well, so. We're all showered now. Well, Renee's just up at the showers. They do have hot showers and toilets at some of the sites around the place here, which is kind of handy. But yeah, we got Bambi just taking a sleep there. She's had a big day just under a blanket. And then we've got big fire going because we've got potatoes on, which we're going to make jacketed potatoes for tonight. So got beans and potato and cheese and that sort of stuff. So yeah, we are keen and can't wait to dig in, but we've got to boil them first, and then once they're boiled, they will go in some hot coals and cook. So yeah, should be bloody good. Just a quick update, so ignore my hair, it is bloody fluffy at the moment. Anyways, we've got the potatoes mostly out of the fire. Got some beans cooking now, and then got some sliced cheese that is diced up because we did forget to bring shredded cheese. Yeah, so fire's been going all right, and we've been having a bloody good night, so cannot wait to dig in. So we've got the potato down, we've got some spices and stuff already in, got some cheese, then beans, and some more cheese and some more beans, because we accidentally got a little bit too much beans, but you never have too many beans. So yeah, I'm excited for the beans.
Beans.
What do you have to say, Bambi?
Grace has already demolished hers, and these are so good. Accidentally put a lot of beans on Renee's plate, but
Beans.
Do you want some beans with those beans?
No, surely Ben will eat it.
oh, you just have fun today?
Yeah.
What the?
What is it?
There's a possum
There's a possum right there. It's going up the tree.
Oh, it's going to go in our rooftop tent.
Holy tree. This is smoke every time. Every time.
Loud.
Good little possum up there. How cute. He ran down here and was running like our sort of camp chairs. There you go.
Looking for somewhere warm.
Little possum. I reckon he should jump in Renee's tent for the night, but you are dirty. There's two. So there's some possums and they just decided to shit right above our awning, and all like we're under here and you just hear pop, 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 like, and it sounded like something like hitting this. I thought an animal was climbing on it, but just two possums taking a dump on the awning. What the hell? Well, this wraps up day one of this epic Gordon Country adventure. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one where we venture through the rest of Gordon Country, we tackle some steep hills and experience some scary moments.